Hey guys. Oh my God, I'm going to start off by telling you it is spring here in New Zealand, and this morning it was snowing, which is only the second time in 2 years that I've been living here. But yeah, the snow was coming down this morning and I was like, spring my ass. But anyways, I'm here. How are you doing? Say good morning. I am so glad to be here with you guys today because I want to talk about something that I think is really being overlooked at this time. And because there's a lot of judgment around when we start talking about being in integrity, and people tend to get triggered about it. And then they rather do not actually want to just get real and go, well, where am I being out of integrity? And I want to take this conversation deeper than ever before, because it's not just about being in integrity and the integrity of your structure as you are today, but the integrity of your structure, your metaphysical structure, if I can almost say it that way, of who you have become and the fuller version of yourself. So you guys have heard me talking a lot about New World Consciousness and the fact that some of us are pioneering into this right now. It is the most exquisite of times and journeys, you guys, because we get to outgrow tribal fear consciousness, which we have been conditioned in for more than 3,000 years. Oh my God, it's about time that we got to wake up from that and go, okay, I'm ready to outgrow the tribal consciousness. I'm ready to outgrow fear, not to overcome fear, not to bypass fear anymore. We can see that that is not actually the answer to living in a state of constant thrive and evolution. So the answer is to identify and to start understanding tribal fear consciousness, and to then start outgrowing it for yourself so that you can start going into who you came here to be. And if that is something that you want supporting, then just DM me and we can have the conversation of what that looks like, because this is the work that I'm doing with my clients at the moment. But really what this comes down to is that you have become greater consciously than you have ever been before. Everything in your life has created within you a fuller version, an evolved version of your inner self, of your consciousness. And we have been talking a lot, especially in the personal development space, about connecting to who your future self is, and then, start operating from that space. But what I've come to understand, it's not in fact our future selves. It is our fuller selves. And that fuller version of you is your self-actualized self. It is all the potential that you have created within yourself by living this life experience. Now, the work that we are being implored to do at this time, first of all, is to return to self. And it sounds so easy, but I'm going to be the first one to raise my hand and say, it took me 46 years to understand just how much I had self-abandoned in order for me to belong, in order for me to seek love and approval and acceptance from other people. And it's a completely natural process, because that is just how we are being raised and conditioned at the moment. And after 46 years, it took me another 2 years to really claim and reclaim who I am, what I am here to do, and to be madly in love with self. And from this space, you get to set a frequency of love, which means you see the whole world and life experience differently. And you set this tone wherever you go, allowing other people to have that experience for themselves as well. But that's only the start of the work. Because once you start connecting to who you truly are and what you truly are, there is a process that needs to start taking place to get the structure into integrity with who you have become. And so often it is about doing the mental work, like what is out of integrity mentally with regards to beliefs, with regards to storytelling, with regards to interpretation, with regards to where you bring your focus. But it's also an integrity of who you are surrounding yourself with, the types of conversations that you are having, the tone of the conversations that you are having, your environment, how you are eating, how you are training, how you are sleeping, how you are writing, how you are showing up for yourself first and foremost, and then for the rest of the work, because everything matters. And when we start understanding that it's not about being proud of yourself, I mean, that's a bonus, right? Actually going to bed at night and feeling like you've really done yourself justice in who you know yourself to be, and you've made yourself proud, that's just a bonus. Like, that is just part of the parcel that we get to have as we start doing this level of work. But what's more integral right now is that when you start doing this work, you actually create the structure of your fullest self from the inside out. And this is why we start saying we're not leaving a legacy, we are living a legacy. And the living of the legacy is the energetic frequency on which we choose to operate, and then allowing life around and inside of us to actually start operating on that vibration. That is the legacy, you guys. And it is the tone you are setting right now, and right now, and right now. And every single choice that you are making, whether it's a micro choice or a macro choice, is either in harmony with this frequency, in other words, in integrity and keeping the integrity of your structure, or it is in disharmony with this frequency, which then actually impacts the integrity of the structure. It's why people are getting overwhelmed. It's why they're getting anxious. It's why they're getting burnout. It's not because they're doing too much. They're just living out of integrity with the fullness of themselves. And this is not about judging. This is not about criticizing. This truly is about creating awareness for you. Because at the end of the day, only you are living with you. Only you are living in your own skin. And I know that we have been conditioned to believe that we have to suffer and we have to self-sacrifice, and that life is supposed to be hard and it's supposed to suck. But all of that is just part of tribal fear conditioning, and there's a different choice available to you. And it's something that you have to choose every single day, and more importantly, in every single choice that you make. So this is a brilliant opportunity for you to start paying attention to the micro choices in your day without self-shaming. Like, this is not about going, oh my God, I fucked up again. This is not about that. This is about becoming curious and just seeing, well, where are the little choices that you are making that you know is out of integrity for you, as in your best version self? And then why are you making those choices? What are the stories behind the choice that you are making? And I can almost guarantee that 99% of the time, it is because of somebody else. Either you are afraid of what somebody else is going to say, or how they're going to react, or that maybe they're going to abandon you, or criticize you, or make you feel shame in public, or whatever that is. But it's really important at this time to start identifying the choices that you are making, start understanding why you are making them, and if they are being in integrity with your fullest self or out of integrity with your fullest self. And then without any like drama about it, you get to one choice at a time. Just pause for a millisecond before saying divine yes or divine no, and allow it to be that for you, and start seeing what happens when you do this over a period of time. You know, so often I find that people only want to look at the big things, and they underestimate the accumulative effect of the little things and how they compound into a snowball effect over the long term. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys today. I would love to hear your comments. Did any of this resonate for you? What are you taking away from it? Maybe you're already recognizing little things where you know it's out of integrity with your best version self, your highest version self. And then just compassionately asking yourself, well, what the fuck is that all about? And do I choose to continue doing this? And if you do, you know, that's a choice too. But if not, then you now have a different choice to make. If you're interested in working with me on this stuff, then DM me today. Let's have that conversation and see what that would look like for you. Also, I've created for you guys a free training on my tool, which is called the Spiral of Thrive, so that you can start understanding that there is a very specific energetic flow going on in your life. It will help you to redefine all the different aspects of your life, get it back into natural flow so that you can thrive instead of being an energy vampire, thinking that other people are here to actually give you energy, happiness, joy, and anything else. So that link is in my bio. If you go onto the Linktree one, it is right there for you guys. You can get started on that, and I'd love your feedback on that as well. And that is all I have to say today. And with that, I'm going to say, don't forget that right now, you get to live your legacy. Unleashed, unlimited, and unafraid. Have an amazing day further, you guys. I'll speak to you soon. Cheers.